Welcome to JN Aquarium Supply. Today we're going to talk about my King Kong Caridina shrimp. Stay tuned. So this is my King Kong Caridina tank. As you can see, it's a mix of reds and blacks. Started out as reds, but they do not breed true. And I get a mix of reds and blacks, which I find very cool. There are also 4 or 5 of these green dragon ancestris growing out here as well. The tank is a 21-gallon cube, which works perfectly for these shrimp and plecos. I use a lot of these 21-gallon cubes because I find them very easy to maintain. They're not pretty tanks, but they're very, very practical, and they can handle a very large shrimp bioload. I like to provide some cholla wood, some aspen wood, and if you can see in the back, an oak leaf. You will find quite a few alder cones throughout the tank as well. These all add a couple of different things for your shrimp tank. The cholla wood, the aspen, the oak leaf, they add food, believe it or not. They don't actually eat a whole lot of the cholla wood or the aspen. They do eat some of the oak leaf, but they eat the biofilm that grows on them. And with all the nooks and crannies and holes and extra surface area created with the design of cholla wood, it adds a lot of extra biofilm for the shrimps to eat. The alder cones provide biofilm surface area as well, but they also hold some beneficial antibacterial properties to them as well. My shrimp seem to do very well in tanks that I keep alder cones in. This tank is very lightly planted. I think probably for the reason that when I set this tank up, I had very few of these shrimp left. And I don't think I had a lot of confidence that it was going to do as well as it has. So I didn't really put a lot of effort into planting it. Now, that being said, I should put a few more plants in the back area here and in front of the filter, but I am enjoying the wide open view of all my shrimp. I do have a very wide selection of plants that I could use to fill in more space. This is just a spare plant tank I have. My maintenance schedule for this tank is basically as it needs it. I just did this yesterday because all my water lettuce roots were all the way to the ground and I could not even see into this tank. I like to keep my shrimp tanks enjoyable so I can see my shrimp. I like lots of plants, but I like to see the shrimp too. This is why I keep them, because I like to watch them. So if I keep too many plants or I let the plants get too overgrown, it really bothers me if I can't enjoy my shrimp the way I want to. Other foods my shrimp receive is fresh zucchini, blanched spinach, ground up cichlid veggie pellets, also North Fin bug bites ground up, and many other foods, many veggie based. I also use Amazonia ADA to help buffer my water, keep that pH down. The food you see them eating right here, this is called snowflake. It's a very good food. It's not the only food you should feed them, but I would call it a very good general food, everyday food. My total dissolved hardness stays around 80 to 90. I try to keep it under 100. How I achieve this is the use of RO water and shrimp remineralization powder. This is the powder I prefer to use for my Caridina shrimp to remineralize their water. They are really beautiful shrimp to keep and really not that hard if you just have stable water parameters with the water they like. If you do not keep Caridina shrimp, give it a try. It's not that hard. You just want to keep your water parameters stable. That's all. That's all these shrimp ask for. You don't even need a heater. Stable water parameters. I give this tank a water change about every 2 weeks, along with a little bit of fertilizer for the water lettuce, and trim the water lettuce up. That's it. I wring the filters out about once a month at most. The bio load on a tank this size with this many shrimp is very, very little, and they do very well. You can start out with as small as a 2 to 5 gallon tank for these shrimp. Your maintenance will just be a little bit more often, and you'll have a little bit harder time to keep stable water parameters. Thank you for watching my video. If you like what I'm bringing you, why not subscribe? And if you're enjoying the video, please hit the like button. From me to you, happy fish keeping. Till next time, take care.